Life has a way of throwing curveballs when we least expect it. Just when we think we have it all figured out, tragedy strikes, leaving us reeling. Loss is a universal language, a shared experience that binds us together. Whether it's the death of a loved one or the end of a relationship, grief shakes us to our core. In such profound pain, it's easy to feel lost and alone, but even in the darkest times, there is hope. There is comfort in the presence of God, a love that knows no bounds. This is the story of Emily, a woman who knows this truth firsthand. Emily had always been strong and independent. She excelled in her career and shared a loving relationship with her parents until the unthinkable happened. A car accident claimed her parents' lives, leaving Emily devastated. The news hit her like a ton of bricks. Denial, anger, depression. The stages of grief washed over her. How could her parents be gone? The pain was unbearable, a crushing weight. She went through the motions of life, masking her inner turmoil. Beneath the surface, she was drowning in sorrow. In her despair, Emily turned to her childhood faith. Her grief forced her to confront her beliefs. One evening, she found a verse that leapt off the page. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. The words offered a glimmer of hope. Emily clung to this verse, repeating it as a prayer. She began to sense a glimmer of peace. Section 4. Healing and Growth. As the weeks turned into months, Emily knew she couldn't simply wait for her grief to magically disappear. She needed to actively engage in her own healing process. Encouraged by a close friend, she began seeing a therapist who specialized in grief counseling. Through therapy, Emily began to understand the complex nature of grief and the importance of allowing herself to feel her emotions fully. She learned that healing wasn't about forgetting her parents, but about finding a way to honor their memory while continuing to live a full and meaningful life. Her therapist also introduced her to the concept of mindfulness, a practice that encouraged her to be present in the moment, to observe her thoughts and feelings without judgment. Emily began incorporating mindfulness into her daily routine through meditation and deep breathing exercises. These practices, while initially challenging, gradually brought her a sense of calm and helped her to manage the overwhelming anxiety that often accompanied her grief.